I had tremendous gender identity issues as a child, having been raised only by a father and his stash of Hustler magazines. I saw women only as victims of perpetual violence and or hypersexualized beings, which I believe has a lot to do with my own misogyny that I carried with me until in my late 20s. So this first poem is from my book, Pink Elephant. It's called Tomboy. The last time Father took us to the beach, I smuggled a mermaid into the car, kept her hidden beneath a pile of blankets and wet towels. After dinner, I snuck into the garage, dragged her into my room by her slippery wrists. She lived inside my closet for weeks, smacking her rotting tail against the door, its scales spilling to the floor like green coins. I begged her to teach me the love in women, to help me seem less unnatural, but her words rippled in her throat, a wild ocean language I could not comprehend. Give me something, I warned, or I will dry you out. My words slurred her flesh. She began to writhe beneath my voice. It was my own wild language passed down to me by my father. Words, sounds, rages, the darkest blue shades of misogyny no child's mouth should ever dare commit. But I had given her everything, all that I'd inherited, allowed her into my home, fed her, bathed her, gave her somewhere to sleep, but she was full of a woman's ungratefulness and would not be seduced, denying me the answers I knew she hid beneath her scales. I stood over her, disgusted, smashed a mirror against her breasts, then sucked the final splinters of moisture from her lips. I could not sleep, just listen to her mouth wrench and coil as her gasps surrendered into the little catches of air she could find between tongue and teeth. The next morning, I packed her throat full of sand, stuffed her gills with mud and broken seashells. She lacked all strength to squirm and simply looked to me in horror, watching me return to the only child I knew to be. I was mythological and frightening. I was half man. I was half flawless.